Hey, football fans! I just want to give a brief update in the final races, the final week of the season. I'm also the sound you hear. There's a hockey game on. The Avalanche are hosting the Leafs, and we're down 1-0. But anyway, just focus on football. Chiefs hung on, pulled off the win against Denver. So they stay alive in the race for number one. They actually moved past the Titans for the number one seed, but if they want to stay up there, they will need Houston to beat the Titans. If they would need Houston to beat the Titans or even tie them. If they lose to them, Tennessee moves ahead of them via tiebreaker, the head-to-head tiebreaker. But yes, Kansas City is still alive in the race for number one. And look at it. They have updated the scenarios online. So yeah, there it is. Tennessee still needs to win to get number one, but if they lose or tie, Kansas City gets it. Cincinnati and New England are now eliminated for the race for number one. So the game between the Battle of Ohio, Browns-Bengals, that is now meaningless. That's now meaningless. The New England game isn't meaningless because there's still the division up for grabs. But according to the standings and according to the scenarios online, the worst the Chiefs could do is number 2 seed, which is the highest seed among teams playing Walker weekend. Number 2 means they will be facing whoever finishes as the lowest seed in the AFC, which means, according to this site, Kansas City could, if they have to play wildcard weekend, Kansas City can play either the Chargers, the Bills, the Patriots, the Colts, the Raiders, the Ravens, or the Steelers. And I think Kansas City played almost all of these teams already this year. Of course, they played 4 games total against the Chargers and Raiders have gone 3-1 combined against those 2 teams. But so Kansas City won, and they're still alive for number one. But they need Houston to beat or tie the Titans. Losing to Tennessee doesn't do it. And there's another game on now. The Cowboys are facing the Eagles. That game is mostly meaningless. That game's meaningless because the number one seed's been locked in. Dallas can get as high as number 2, but they need to win, and they need a lot of help elsewhere. If they lose this game, or even if they tie this game, they will be locked in number 4, and will have to play either Arizona or the Rams in the wildcard game. That's not good because those 2 NFC West teams are dangerous. So again, Kansas City still alive in the race for number 1 in the AFC, and that's my reported update in the scenarios for this week, and I'll be back tomorrow for more updates after the early window. So stay tuned.